Hello, and welcome to a Thursday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Best day of the week. Today we're going to do the Thursday, August 29th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 1644-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Thursday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Casts, Capri, All In, Spunk, Those, and Sated. Nice, full 5x5 today. Alpha and Omega, Plum and an Apricot. Probably just refers to which one is grafted onto which or something. Maybe. Rinse and you ink a contract. Nice. Happy with a 9-second full grid. But now for the main event, that's the Thursday daily grid, which is by Simeon Seigel today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Thursday is usually the tricky themed puzzle, the hardest themed puzzle of the week. So it's usually the most fun. I see a circled square here, and it looks like it's shorter than normal. No, it's probably wider than normal. I suspect this might be 16 squares wide, because it does look 15 squares tall. Only one way to find out for sure. Let's see what Simeon Seigel has in store for us. Let's get into it. Tippy top. Want to notice is an APB. Display self-satisfaction. Could be preen. Had to think for. Sprawling shopping centers. And hard to grasp in a way. It's probably Ely and Acme across the top. Mega malls. Okay, question from an impatient negotiator. Fashion designer Anna Sui. Take for a sucker. Just could be use. Writer who quipped the world's a stage, but the play is badly cast. Exhausting. Okay. Meaning of Veni. I came. I saw. I conquered. There's a dash there. Challenger, e.g. Okay. So the dash is something about the theme. Go defeat undefeated against. It's like sweep. Makes critical comments about. Win like a loser, question mark. And extract is from data. Okay. This is a bugle. Neep tide is twice monthly. Leave is a military school newbie. Leaves on a pizza, that's basil. Doctor's order. Rushed on. This is say ah. Stat is an ale. Constitutional change endorsed by now. So it's the Equal Rights Amendment. Wearisome? Maybe something like that. Businessman Emmanuel. Don't know. Music interval like C to E flat, that's minor. Okay. Anatomical patches, that's just Saks. Crafters Marketplace, it's Etsy. Maybe this is wearing out. Term for a swab. There's matey. This is gloat. Rags on or something. Okay. Georg Ohm. First in a series of Norwegian kings. I think it's Olav the First. What one must do to using the circled letters to solve this puzzle. Okay, but I'm not sure if it's Olaf or Olaf. Co-op script is Adlib. Suit type for Cab Calloway. Actress in Avatar and Avengers. I think that's Zoe Saldana in a zoot suit. Fictional creature born from mud. I suppose that's an orc. Zip. And this is nil. Captain subordinates is bosuns. Competitive gamers forte. Okay. Words on a state license plate. There's motto. E-sport. Okay. A1. Some vodka orders. Maybe it's Stolies. This could be the WTA. Maybe. Veggies that are often deep fried. I guess it's okras. Bit of an awkward plural there. Furniture outlet here. I see. So this is IKEA somehow. So maybe this is minor. Something's happening. Okay. There's another So there's, okay, all these dashes are happening, of course, near the circled squares. Celebrates in style. Like some incorrect clocks. Could be late. Edge of a metro area. Senator's garments. Togas. Small stuff to sweat. Keeps the faith. Powerful auto engines. It's probably V10s. Block member. Maybe it's you. So maybe it's Hemis. Places where you might feel calm while sweating. That's a spa basic cleaner. A mop? Vows to a trophy husband, perhaps. Coalition of skilled workers. Trade union? Warning not to go. Blank moved. Maybe it's we've moved. Doze intermittently. Okay. Part of an iris. Could be the eye or the flower. So it could be petal. It could be lie. Sky writing. Question mark. Which I don't know which. Is that Isle of Skye or someone named Skye? Oscar Wilde here. This is Educe. This is Own. And Digzat. What is happening? Dodge Challenger. Oh, minor third. So we have north. Okay. Follow directions. So this one, minor, you go north. So this one, you must have to go west. So where do we stand? This is a rebus with west. This is maybe prize? No, this is Mac Prime. Obsolescent data storage option for short. Held south. How does this work again? Yeah, so you have to follow. So this is probably east. IKEA store, I guess that's what this is. Gracias, here is de nada. Go back here. This is bets, probably. Some incorrect clocks are fast. This is an exurb. We have the axons in the brain. This is a sugar mama. These are emus. These are beads. And a red light warns you not to go. If you had the best time in a race, you've won. Not just any. It's every. So this has to be south. Emo, I see. Holds out hope. CDR, I guess. This could be weave. This is every. Financially behind. In arrears. This is drowse. Founder of a Persian religion. I don't know it, unfortunately. This is an asset. This is art. Aunt is Tia. Now Zia? Zoroaster. Browse. Yeah. That was... Okay. Long-time viewers will know. I consider myself pretty decent at spelling, but the thing that's really ruined my spelling is Pokemon. There's a Pokemon named Drowsy, which is spelled Z-E-E. But Drowsy is just spelled with an S, right? There's a difference between Drowsy and Drowsy. Pokemon. Bit of a creepy looking Pokemon, but yeah. And this was Isle of Skye. This was a language, you know. And we do, in fact, have an even number. We have a 16 wide grid, so a little wider than usual. But we had a fun theme to figure out in this one, I think. We have a revealer. You follow the directions. So you approach this, and then you go in the direction indicated. So minor third. So where do we stand? Holds out hope. An IKEA store. Nice thing about all of these is that the words break in the middle of the direction. So, and this one's kind of interesting because, you know, I guess both of these, yeah. The theme placement is very interesting, I'll say. There's no sort of symmetry to it. I mean, it's because they're different lengths, of course. And so there's some long stuff that isn't theme stuff. Right? Essentially, the only really long themer is So Where Do We Stand? And of course, the revealer. And all the other long stuff is not theme stuff. I see the Z's, Zoe Saldana and Zoroaster, from Zoroastrianism. I see the X. I see the K. But I think pretty hard puzzle, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I wonder how this is going to play. We'll check the stats in a second, but let's first see what we can learn. Crossword stalwart here. Could be good as sui generis, right? But I was really stuck on the space shuttle, especially since this was intersecting this fishy one, right? But Dodge Challenger. Say ah with the two A's. We've got plebes and mateys. Zoot suit might be hard. It's not a very common word these days. It's sort of like these big. I think of like gangsters wearing zoot suits or mafiosi or something. But maybe I don't know too much about zoot suits. Zoot suit riots. That's an important. Important part of American history. But it could be kind of hard, I think. Didn't realize that Aunt Italian was Zia. So we've got Zoroaster crossing an uncommon Italian word that could be pretty hard. Some awkward pluralizations there. Just trying to sort of explain why I think this puzzle could have been hard. Sugar Mama is kind of funny. This is a hard clue on Urs also. Mega Malls is interesting. I don't think own is synonymous with go undefeated against. This should really say go undefeated against EG. You could own someone and still not go undefeated against them. You know, the only thing that's synonymous with this is really sweep, I think. Dig that. Hard clue on ale. Never know if it's Olaf or Olav. I think I mentioned that. Bosuns for boatswains. That's pretty crossword easy, I'd say. A little bit of alphabet soup there. This too. CD recordable. But okay, I mean, kids these days probably don't know about CDRs, but then this echo doesn't really do much for me. Basic cleaner, very okay. The funny thing here is that lie is a base, of course, but I don't know, it's a little bit gratuitous. Honestly, probably fits better with matey and bosun for a stealth pirate theme. At least nautical theme. But yeah, very fun theme to figure out. Nice Thursday trick. I think it was a touch difficult, but in a good way. I like it. That's a compliment. So we'll see how other folks did on this one. People are playing average, faster than their Thursday average. Let's see. I went slower. There's only 2 of us. The other solver solved in 7:30. I solved in 7:10, but they went 14% faster, and I went 33% slower. So, so it went from easy to very hard, but there's only 2 people. It's not really reliable data. I thought it was hard, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Set of students. It's a class, maybe. Sophia Loren, we at least know that. Things, blank, always what they seem. They aren't always what they seem. Step between floors, maybe just a stair. Monotonous is samey. I think that's what it is. And this is Cadge. That's British English. So the R, this is just right. The R had to go at the beginning or the end. Cadge, we've Googled it on this very channel, but I didn't remember it. Can't remember everything. To be honest, these days, can't remember anything, but samey is interesting also. I get what it means, but I don't know if I ever heard it before. But always fun to figure out these PlusWords. And let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4 on day number 444, apparently. And we've got what look like playground equipment, but let's read through them. Martini, teeth, humor, pendulum, steps, teabag, monkey bars, tetherball, teetotaler, slide, boomer, desert, swings, yo-yo, teeter-totter, blues. Yeah, so I think these are things that are dry or can be dry. I wonder how it's if this is correct, I wonder how it's going to be clued, because these 2 are dry and these 2 can be dry. Then there's pendulum, yo-yo, probably teeter-totter, and swings? Things that sort of have harmonic motion, back and forth motion in some way. But where are we going to fit in teeth and blues? Teeth, huh? I do see teeter-totter, teabag, teetotaler, and teeth, but it's not going to be starts with a T sound. It's hard to not put slide, monkey bars, tetherball together. Baby boomer, baby blues, baby teeth, baby steps. So if that's true, this has to be purple, according to Mike Wheeler and Jason Packham. The blank one is always purple. Baby blank. All right. I think I still believe in this one. Things that can be described as dry. Monkey bars. Oh, a tea bag, I guess you also sort of move up and down. You can, depending on how you make your tea. Let's go with things that can be dry. It's gotta be this, right? And swings also has this feature of, like, what's the difference between swings and a pendulum? Not much. What's this going to be described as? Gotta go for it, I think. One away. So I haven't quite gotten it. I guess it's just swings. I see. These I guess are all suspended from a string. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, found at the end of a string. Okay, I was focusing more on the motion, but like I said, you actually probably don't make a tea by putting a tea bag up and down. You should just let it steep. And this is just playground equipment. Yeah. All right, so little misstep there, but pretty happy with it. And the blank is always purple theory survives. Yeah, so a couple misdirects there. There were the T's. There were too many playground equipment options. There were really only 5. Yeah, so not much in the way of misdirects today, I guess, but always good to get all 4 connections, even with a single misstep. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Friday puzzles. See you then.